Hi everyone, it's Carl's here. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. So in today's video, we're going to be trying out a few products that I have that I've not used until today. So if you haven't guessed already by the title of the video, and since Jaclyn Hill, or not really Jaclyn Hill, but Jaclyncosmetics is now within Ulta beauty stores, I went blank. Anyways, you guys, I figure, well, you know what? Might as well go ahead and try a few Jaclyn Hill products so we can go over them together and see what my thoughts and opinions are about those. But if you want to know exactly what products I will be using, then just keep on watching. Why that sound real country? Alright, you guys, so let's just go ahead and right into the video. So let's go ahead and prime this face so we don't look like a hot mess. Well, hopefully I don't look like a hot mess, because you never know. During the process of this, I may look like a hot mess. I may look like a Fraggle Rock. But they were really cute though. Oh my god. Anyways, you guys. Alright, you guys, so I got my face already primed and ready for I don't know. Ready to get some work done. Oh my god, my mind is completely shot. Anyways, you guys, so the first product that I'm going to use, actually I'm going to use, oh, it's not kicking in. There it is. I'm using the Jaclyn Hill Dark Magic collaboration with Morphe palette. I actually bought this during the holiday season because it was like half off. Actually, I think it was more than half off. I think I got it for like 10 bucks. No. I can't remember now. Anyways, so I picked up 3 of them. So I know there's 4 of them. Did I put the right fingers up? I cannot count. And I picked up 3 of them because the other one of them has sold out. Anyways, you guys, so the palette, as I mentioned, is the Dark Magic. So I'm going to go into this one right here. Let me go ahead and show you really quickly. Cover the mirror so there's no kick back from the lighting here. So there you go. I really do like it. This is a palette that would really work really well for the fall season, but for some odd reason, when I was just going through my palettes, I'm like, this was calling to me. The colors, the story of it was like, just like, yes, use me. All right, you guys, I'm being goofy now. So I'm gonna go into the first shade right here, which is Poof. So I'm gonna use that. I'm so silly. I'm gonna use that right on top as more of like a base overall. Alright, so let's just take a look and see what we create. So again, I'm just going to use this right below the eyebrow area and then towards the middle of the eyelid where the crease starts. The reason for that is because I am going to apply a more of a darker shade by or on the crease line, so this way there can be a nice gradual look. Hopefully that makes sense. So let me go ahead and show you exactly what I mean by that. So I'm just going to, as usual, I usually just dab it down because again, I don't know what the pigmentation level is going to be. And let me go ahead and grab a little bit more here because I think I knocked it all out. Okay, you guys, so I was able to go ahead and apply Poof on both of the eyelids right there. It sounded funny when I said I apply Poof to both of the eyelids. Anyways, you guys, so the next shade I'm going to use the shade Busted, which is this blue one right here. It's more kind of like a lighter cobalt blue. So what I'm going to do is apply that directly onto the eyelid crease itself and then use that as more of a little bit darker and then gradually buff it out with the same brush. So what I'm going to do, again, I'm just going to dab it in here. Because again, I don't know what the pigmentation level is. It's always those gambles. Not every single formula of every single palette, especially from the same brand, always have the same payoff. Because usually it's a little different. And with Morphe, I've noticed that a couple times where I would use a palette, it's like, oh, pigment is there, not a bad. Then I go to other ones and it's really, really cheap. So let me go ahead and show you exactly what I mean by that. Alright, you guys, so I was able to go ahead and apply that particular shade on both of the eyelids. So the next shade I'm going to go into in this particular palette, I'm going to go into Inside Job, which is more of like kind of like a, I don't know, like a woodsy rainforest color. That probably is not a good way to describe the color, but that's the only thing that popped into my head. Anyways, you guys, so I'm going to go now into a more of a flat brush, at least still, but a little thicker. Worse. Anyways, you guys, so I'm going to go into this and I'm just going to apply that right below the crease line itself. Pretty much just right directly on the eyelid. This way it's going to be almost like on top of what little bit blue I have. So let me go ahead and show you exactly what I mean. So if I just apply it right here, right? Now, if it doesn't bring out or doesn't come out in terms of the green, I may just use a little bit of primer on there. But before I do that, I first want to see if the color was going to show. And I know this color may be a little bit more darker than the blue, the words. And I'm hoping that it does stand out. So let's just go ahead and see if it does. So again, let me show you right here. I'm just applying it right this line. So if you notice, I'm just letting my eyelid crease tell me where the product needs to be applied to. So let me get some more on this brush. I'm not going to knock it off because I want as much as that green to stick onto the eyelid. So let me go ahead and show you just a little bit more exactly what I mean by that. So if you notice, the green is there, so that's pretty good. Hopefully, let me show you. You see that? Yeah, so it is there. It's giving more of a darker look, which is exactly what I'm trying to achieve. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to apply this a little bit more, and then right directly on that particular eyeshadow color, I'm then going to go into this one right here, which is Trickery, which is another green, but it's more of a metallic shimmer, and I'm just going to lay that right directly on top of that eyeshadow color. That makes sense? You'll see what I mean by that. Alright you guys, so before I complete the overall final look, so the last and final product that I am going to be using from Jaclyn Cosmetics, this is a loose highlighter. I believe this is in the shade Megawatt. Yeah, it is. So I'm going to go ahead and apply a little bit of this. I've never used any of her loose highlighters before, so I don't know if there's any good pigment, if it's too little or too much. Do you know what I mean? Like sometimes when you're trying a product and you're like, whoa, I was not expecting that. Or like, oh, definitely was not expecting that. It doesn't make sense. I'm just being overly dramatic. So let me go ahead and I'm getting this little fan style brush right here. I don't know if I'm getting enough. I don't know if I should use my finger or what, because you know, I just went very minimal. So let me just go ahead and see what did pick up. So I'm just going to apply it right here and see if I get any payoff right away. Let's take a look. Actually, I do. Huh. And that was a little bit. Wow. I'm like, so like, wow, I'm so mesmerized. All right, let me go ahead and just apply a little bit more here. You know what? Let's just try this. Let's just, you know what? Instead of trying to kick it into the lid, let me just go right into the sucker. Well, I ain't going nowhere. You see this? All right, let's just, for kicks, let's just see how pigmented this. Whoa! I was not expecting that. Okay, if you're a person who likes highlighters and you don't have this, you gotta pick it up. Seriously, I got this directly from the Morphe's website, and wow, okay, that clearly is blinding. All right, you guys, so that completes the overall look. I did go off camera for just a brief moment to spray on some setting spray. Anyways, you guys, what do you guys think overall in terms of the products that I use? I'm actually pleasantly surprised, so that's actually a really good thing. I'm actually really surprised with this particular palette from MORPHE in collaboration, obviously, with Jaclyn Hill. This, to be completely honest, I wasn't expecting much from it. And the reason for it is because in the past, when I have tried other Morphe / collaboration palettes, the pigment isn't there. Let's just be completely honest, it's not there. But here, like, look at this. Look at this look. It's literally there. So I am pleasantly surprised. I actually am now wanting to use the other palettes within this particular collection right here, because if it gave me this with no issues, then that's a plus in my book. Anyways, you guys, if you have this particular palette, what do you guys think about it? Do you like it? Do you hate it? And what colors do you typically kind of like gravitate to? Because you know how it is. Usually with palettes, you usually go to like 4 or 5 different shadows, and the other ones you just never touch. Anyways, you guys, let me know what you guys' thoughts and opinions again with this overall look in terms of the products that I use. I really hope you enjoyed the video. I also hope the video was informative and kind of giving you some insight on old school. It's not technically too old, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? Going back to old school and try and see, okay, I'm not making any sense, you guys. Anyways, you guys, if you haven't done so already, make sure you hit that subscribe button. And while you're at it, also hit that notification bell as well. So anytime I upload new videos, you automatically get the notification. And hopefully in my next videos, I won't be so scatterbrained. But then again, that's all the time. Until then, make sure you all brush your teeth, wash your culo, and subscribe. I will see you all in my next video. Bye now.